Oh, man. Hey. No, I have not been drinking again last night. Please don't think that of me. Anyways, welcome back at some more Ylands. I hope you guys are doing fine. I'm doing fine. And for today, I think we can finish off the supermarket. But before doing that, I have a couple of comments. The first comment is of Gambler Boy Official, aka Mellow. He says, nice, great job. I love it. Thank you a lot, Mellow. JD is saying, I want to see a freezer full of ice cream treats in here. Great progress, brother. Thank you a lot. Sintelli is saying, nice video. You are an inspiration for me to try hard on the editor in Ylands. Keep up the good work and the creative solutions. Thank you a lot. Other people are inspiring me to try harder. So in this way, we are motivating each other to get some awesome builds out there. Young Gorilla is saying, man, it sure is nice to be back here. Although, I must say, I do miss the old video thumbnails and the way you numbered every episode. It's really cool to just think that you as a viewer started to watch from an episode 1 and now we are here. Well, in this case, I've been thinking about it, and each time we start this episode, after 10 seconds you see this Discord message popping up and subscribing, but at the same time it will say on the left or right top which episode it is. I just have to think, but I think that is a very good idea and I understand completely what you're saying. So I hope that will be the solution for you, and we are at this moment on episode 83, which is actually a lot if you think about it. And once again, thank you guys a lot for your lovely comments, feedback, and ideas. Alright, I actually have accepted the blueprint without one tea leaf, without one fish, and of course those things that I wear around here, which was my mistake. JD did offer this week to give me some fish and tea leaves, but I completely forgot about it. But it's okay, it's okay. So I had an idea, well, I got a couple of ideas that I would like to have here a stand with a couple of these mushrooms in there. JD had the idea for an ice cream machine, which is also a very nice idea. I just have to see where I could place such a thing. We might be able, if I am trying to keep it a little bit small, to just cram it like right in the front of here, like a smaller type of ice freezer where you have like little ice cones in them, and maybe one here. I just have to see. I just need to take care that I don't make it too cramped up, and I'm also hoping that I can get the right placement for it, or with other words, I hope I didn't ruin everything in my editor, so I can just build it, place it along, use a block for the grid, and then it will be fine. Even though I have to think the whole time, like, I could have done something here, but, you know, stuff is in the way, so that's not gonna work. But yeah, we will just see. Another thing that I would like to do is just create some percentage off signs for onto the wall, maybe some posters. I just have to see if that is gonna work. And or we're going to need to have some signs above these shelves down here with just the name on it: fruit, bread, or bakery, you know, non-food. Fresh stuff, which is called daily or something. Is that correct? Do they call it daily in English? Like, then you know it's like milk and pie and cheeses and stuff. And then of course something freezing cold. I'm just going to need to look it up what it's called in English. So yeah, I guess that will be that. I just only have to see like how I can make like tiny ice cream cones, since I'm going to need something pointy, which all of a sudden I'm thinking about carrot, and I have some carrot here. It might be handy to just grab them all and then turn 2 of these into seeds. And what would be smart? Just do it like that, so I just keep 1 of them at least. That's not going to work, bro. That's not how it looks. Am I being an idiot right now? Yeah, I wanted to say, what is going on with that? Is that a bug, or did I just really did something dumb here? Well, anyways, let's just place it like that, and I still have some. Okay, I think you know what, it is all going to be fine. I should still have 2 more carrots onto my ship. The reason why I know that, because onto one of the servers, Mellow actually asked me for 2 of these carrots, and I think this will, you know, be a good ice cream cone if I manage to put some ice on here and then just paint this like ice cookie type of deal. Yeah, That's a good idea. So JD, here is your solution for your ice cream cone, because he was actually looking for it. But enough about that. Let's go to the editor. Oh yeah, look at this ice cream cone with chocolate and strawberry. Yeah, I think this will work out. Now, of course, I cannot just put this into the ice fridge, but you know, JD, you were looking for ice cream cones, and I just wanted to show you, you can actually do this. And you know, JD was actually using these flower pots, which I still think is not like a wrong idea, because you get all kinds of these ice cream cone type of deal, and this is also one of them. You got them like in square type of deal or like a round type of deal. Only, yeah, when you compare it with each other, it looks, what I'm seeing right now, gigantic. But I still think it's not like a bad idea. There should be like a spoon in there, you know, like these spoons are also like gigantic though, so that's why I think it is not a wrong idea. And then just make this spoon like a white, like it's like these plastic spoons. Yeah, this could do. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I think that's fantastic idea though. So JD, there you go. But the thing that I'm going to need is something like, you know, like package of ice cream, which, you know, doesn't have to be too difficult. I did take a look at the cooker, which might sound weird, but you know, you can get like hamburgers out of it and whatnot. There is, in this game, ice cream. The only problem is, it seems like you cannot really make this in adventure mode unless I have seen something totally wrong. But then again, this wouldn't really, you know, lay into the fridge. But then again, I have also fish without packages laying in the fridge. So, let me take a look what I can use for ice cream. Oh god. Okay, so yeah, I just took some iron ingots and I'm like, I have to think about magnum packaging. So this would be like pure chocolate, milk chocolate, and those white chocolate. Let me just do it a tiny little bit more variationable. And then use like red for strawberry flavor. And then as you can see, well, not really. I am, the thing is, if I'm not wrong, the space between, you know, the cash registers and the shelf here should be just as much as this guy and that guy. So this should be the space. I want to try to add one more little thing in there and, you know, then build like the ice cream machine. I'm not sure if you ever seen it in your life, but I've seen like packaging that looked like this, and it had like a lid, like a can something, and then there was like tiny little green balls of ice coming out of it. It looks so weird, but yeah, that can do too. Mountain Dew ice. You know, let me just see something here. You have this ice cream, which I believe, if I'm not wrong, is like this Italian ice. It's like an ice pie or a cake thing. Vignettes. Vignette. Let me just see here. Yeah, Vignetta, vanilla, and then you also have a couple of other flavors. I see these pictures also coming by on Imgur when it's like around Christmas. And you have like this stuff that is blue, and you have like, I believe the blue is like the regular one, and then you have like the red one or brown, whatever, is with, let's turn it around, it's with caramel or whatever. Yeah, something like that, like mini vignetta. Oh boy, I hope no Italian will come onto my channel, because he's gonna give me a hard time for two things. One, pineapple pizza, and mispronouncing this ice cream. Alright, this will do. So the thing that I'm going to need to do right now is make like a mini type of ice fridge. I do have an idea of what I want. Now the only thing that is going to bother me, well, there are two types of these ice cream things, like one with a flat top and one with a little bit of a bent top. I just think that I'm going to need to go for like a flat top. Do we have something? Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Like this, you know, type of deal. This is just perfect. Okay, this is, you know, JD, that's a very good idea for this episode. It's gonna be nice. And of course, I want to make it a bit higher, and maybe I should pop the ice cream idea on the side of it. Alright, yeah, let me just fix something nice here. Ha ha ha, will you just look at that? That is just beautiful. Alright, so yeah, I have used these big letters and you might think, well, they will show up through it. They do, but you don't really see it like too much when you're looking from these kind of angles. Not too much, but it's okay. I am freaking loving it as much as it looks tasty. Anyways, I am definitely going to save this one up, and if I may believe that I lined up the shelf there with the edge of the cash registers, then it means like we got tons of space down here. Now, like I said before, I could make like another one of these here, but I think that is gonna be a little bit overkill. So I'm going to think about something else I can place down here. I might have an idea. So how about this? And then you might wonder, maybe two things. Are these lamps? Or is that wrapping paper? This is actually wrapping paper. Sometimes you see that at the supermarket. You can just buy a gift and buy some wrapping paper. And I just put it up like this down here. You know, it has like pricing on it or whatever. You just, you know, fantasize about that. So I think this is a good idea. I maybe could add a little bit more here and there, but I also don't want to cram it up way too much. So in this case, what I basically also use for this is like the smaller signs and just small rods. What I use for this is smaller and larger signs, and yeah, you kind of maybe see what I've been using around here for this guy. Which I want to make this little stand down here, and we're gonna fill that up with mushrooms. But I'm not really sure what mushroom will be possible and what mushroom not, so I just have to maybe make... You know what? I'm going to show you what my idea is, just to be sure that if one doesn't fit, another one will fit. Something like that. Alright, so we be here, and I made up my mind that I would like to place this ice cream machine right down here on this side for a reason. The thing here is, I have a lot more space here if I would place this guy around here. So the thing is, we have number one. Number one will always be the one that is always open the most, right? So people stand here, and if it's getting too busy, number two will open. So we have a lot of space here, and then final, you know, number three will open, and there is a little bit less space here. So that's why I think switching those guys would be the best option for now. Right, I got the mushroom stand. I did decide to just drop in some mushrooms in here. You know, that doesn't look too bad either, but I want to place it like that. Now, if it happens that the mushrooms that are in here is not what I have, it's okay. Then I'll just cancel the blueprint and make a new bunch of mushrooms and just place it in here. So in this case, let me just fill in these blueprints and show you how it looks like. And yes, I did turn off pickable. I'm such a good boy. Well, I do not have these cave mushrooms. I have these ones, so there are two different ones. I already seen that in the editor, but it was for me guessing which one and which one not. In this case, I do have 4 of these. I'm missing out on one. So in this case, I am just going to accept it. I'm going to take the other mushrooms of what I do have and make a separate blueprint for that, so I can just place it in here, no problem at all. And for these guys, just, you know, the ruler counts already. One has been taken, so that is fine. Rid of these, that, and those. Let's take a little look at it. Just look at it. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I did select everything though. Yeah, this is looking fantastic. A ice cream freezer. Thank you, JD, for that idea. Wrapping. Why does this always happen when you place stuff down? It only seems to... can I be a professional or can I be professional? Well, except if it's about rotating stuff. But let's see if I can fix the... Oh, well, no, almost. Slight touchy itchy bit. Oh, so sensitive, man. For crack's sake. You know, I'll take care in the editor for that. So yeah, this is looking fine. I got a lot of space around here and around there and, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's looking good. So the next thing that I am going to do, I'm going to make some signs and then, you know, we'll just show it in here. I'll guess I'm going to need to place it like that. Maybe one lower. Let's see. I think one lower will work out the best way. I do have to say, I did take a look at the on sale signs and I find them a little bit too big. And they turn out to be, you know, make the supermarket real cheap. So I'm going to think of something else for those other spots. But as you can see, I got this one for the on sale stuff. Like that, and on the other side too we have fruits and bags. I especially wanted it to come out of the wall instead of being into the wall. Here we got dairy, we have fish and meats, we have non-food, we got the bakery, we got varied. I don't know, I used Google and it told me I needed to write it like this, which means all kinds of stuff together. And of course here we have another non-food. Yeah, it is coming together like that. I just really love it. Yeah, this also especially just blinks it out that something is on sale over there. But basically I had one of these signs planned out to be on here on the wall and it just turns out to be so gigantic. So I'm going to need to rethink about that and just come up with something to put on the wall that looks nice, that doesn't look like too, you know, too big. And I'm not sure what kind of a word I'm trying to find here. Now also let me know, should I keep it like that or should I push it into the wall and make it like a little thinner? But for my imaginary, these are like lamps that turn on or, you know, make it light up for a bit. Just the idea of this guy down here. Now, of course, besides some of these design ideas for like posters on the wall and maybe some on sale type of deal, I'm going to take a look around and see what else can be more added to this building to make it look a little bit more fancy. And I thought I fixed this stuff. Ah, damn it. So in this case, I hope you have enjoyed this episode and I hope you will enjoy your weekend. Tomorrow I will be live streaming at 9 p.m. CET. So how am I going to close up this episode with something funny while slowly but surely the sound and the screen is just fading away into black? Would you know anything?